Hey Ravens, welcome to ONW Now. I'm your host, Quentin Talbert, alongside Riley Moore.
This week we'll take a look at National Bullying Prevention Month.
A feature on the award-winning First Tech Challenge team, get a recap on Raven Athletics.
And we have a special new Be Legendary segment.
Let's get right into it.
October is National Bullying Prevention Month and affects schools and students nationwide. Let's take it to Jenna Doherty for the story.
I think students can prevent bullying just by being kind to everybody, being inclusive.
October is National Bullying Prevention Month. About 15% of kids report being bullied each year. However, bullying takes many forms and can affect everyone.
I think that when bullying occurs in a school, it can affect the climate and the culture of the whole entire school. The majority of the bullying that is brought to our attention is cyberbullying. Mostly what I see is students posting things to Snapchat, Instagram. That's the most common bullying that is brought to our attention.
If you see bullying or harassment taking place in our school, there are many ways you can help.
Students can report bullying on our anonymous form. It's online on our website. There's also QR codes all throughout the building that you can use your phone. And it is strictly anonymous. You can put as much information or as little information as you want. You're welcome to put your name, but you don't have to put your name. The important thing is for us to know who the victim is, who the bully is, where it occurred, what happened, were there any adults present, what was done at the moment.
If you have experienced bullying or seen it here at ONW, there is always the help you need in student services. For Lane and Daniel and the rest of the Convergence team, this has been Jenna Doherty. Now back to the desk.
With so many activities at Olathe Northwest, it can be hard sometimes to keep up with all the action. Shelby Orton spotlights one of the many amazing activities here at ONW.
Here at Olathe Northwest, we have two impressive 21st century academies that have the opportunity to compete in many different fields.
FTC is a robotics competition where the game gets released each year.
For engineering students, one area of competition is their award-winning FTC team, who has recently reached out to a local middle school to start kids on the engineering path at a young age.
Basically, a big part of FIRST is being able to reach out to others in our community in order to instill STEM and STEM-enriched education through middle schools, high schools, elementary schools, or even just kind of other like libraries in the area, and ensuring that all people have equal access to said education. So PRT didn't originally have any kinds of a robotics curriculum there at the school, and this is our little way of being able to reach out and ensure they have that equal opportunity before they even get to high school.
The FTC students all enjoy working with the kids in their respective fields.
So I help teach the kids how to program the robot so that in teleop, when you drive the robot, they're able to drive it successfully and the robot goes where they want it to go. And then also in autonomous, when the robot's moving on its own, we're working on having the robot go pick up a stone and then go the other side and then park on a line.
So I'm project manager this year for FTC, so I'm helping their project manager this year set up their binder, ensuring they take roll, ensuring they have just a lot of the more paperwork aspects and the leadership aspect in their team as well as ours.
While they don't get to spend much time with the students, they enjoy the little time they have.
I think it's really fun just to be able to see them being so engaged and so excited to be able to be taught these certain skills. I find STEM, robotics, and all of it to be really enriching in my life, and be able to give that similar gift to other individuals is really nice.
For ONW Now, this has been Shelby Orton.
Hey Riley, do you think they'll let me drive that robot?
Probably not. Now let's send it to game day for more about Raven Athletics.
What's up, Ravens? I'm Cole Bartley.
And I'm Ava Clayton, bringing you this week's updates on Raven Athletics.
Last Friday, the Ravens football team played Shawnee Mission South. The Ravens had a strong first half, scoring 2 touchdowns from Logan Evans and Ryan Andrews. The Raiders fought back hard and tied the game, sending it into overtime. After a goal line stop, Mason Sadler punched in the winning touchdown. Great job, guys. Make sure to come out this Friday and watch the Ravens play rival Olathe North.
On Tuesday, the girls golf team competed at state, sending 3 girls into Day 2 competition. Victoria Klausner ended with a 3rd place finish. Congrats on the great season, ladies. Next up, the boys soccer team faced off against Olathe South Falcons Tuesday night. The boys got off to a tough start and went 1-0 early, but were able to fight back and gain a 2-1 lead in the second half with the goals from Gabe Hymas and Davis Gertzen. However, the Falcons took back the lead late in the game, and the Ravens unfortunately fell short 3-2. They will be looking to bounce back in their final regular season game tonight against Shawnee Mission North. Good luck, boys.
Tuesday night, girls volleyball played St. Thomas Aquinas for senior night. Katie Parks, being the only senior, played very well. The Ravens put up a good fight but dropped all 3 sets to a very good Saints team.
On Saturday, the Raven cross-country team ran at the Sunflower League meet at Rimrock Farms. The girls' Lydia McLaughlin placed 12th, and for the guys, Logan Reed was a Sunflower League runner-up and broke a school record with a time of 16:15. Good luck at regionals this weekend.
Last Thursday, the girls' gymnastics teams competed at the All-Around Gymnastics Invitational. Caden Scott and Brooke Elam were all-around represent ONW. Brooke Elam placed 4th in 2 events, bar and beam, taking 6th place overall in state gymnastics. Good job, Brooke.
That's it for game day. To keep up with your Raven athletics, make sure to check out your Raven Daily Twitter account and YouTube channel. For Cole Bartley and the rest of the SID team, this has been Ava Clayton. Now back to the desk.
This week on our Be Legendary segment, we interviewed Faces of Hope. Here's Holly McCormick for more on the story.
What's up, Ravens? Welcome back to this Be Legendary segment where we showcase incredible people doing things in their community. This week, I sat down with a Ravenwood teacher and an ONW student to talk about their nonprofit organization called Faces of Hope. You can be anything that you want to be is the saying that Faces of Hope, a face painting nonprofit, goes by.
Faces of Hope is a face painting organization that is run by students in high school that give back to the community by attending non-for-profit events and face paint for children going through cancer treatments or other childhood illnesses.
It all started when a local teenager, Lauren Browning, wanted to give back to the community, but was going off to college and didn't want Faces of Hope to end, so Stacy gladly took over.
After meeting Lauren Browning and seeing the difference she was making in children's lives just as a kid herself, I was so inspired to introduce my girls to it, and it's made an amazing impact on them.
The thing that really inspired me to give back to the community is just giving back to little kids who are going through rough times to just put a smile on their face.
Faces of Hope's goal is to leave a lasting impact on every child who sits down to get their face painted.
The main goal of Faces of Hope is just to let the cancer patients have an escape from their treatment.
The main goal of Faces of Hope is to give children experiencing hardships or illnesses or cancer an escape from their reality.
They look forward to spread joy and happiness on their upcoming event on December 8th for Children's Mercy's Christmas Party.
That's all for this week, Ravens. Make sure to check out our social media at ONW Raven Daily and our website, theravendaily.com.
For Landon Daniel and the rest of the Convergence team, this has been Quentin Talbert and Riley Moore. Enjoy the rest of your week, Ravens.